Hi everyone, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. This is Melanie and it is Paper Pad Monday, and today we are going to look at the Paper Studio Spring Floral. It's 20 designs, 3 of each, for a total of 60 pieces. As you're noticing the trend, I purchased these on sale, and I'm going to admit that I struggled with this one. I had a hard time making kits just using this paper pad, so I did supplement from my stash, as I did in the previous videos. So let me show you first of all what I made just using the paper pad, and then we'll move on to ones where I pulled from my stash. These all kind of have like a fabric print feel to them. I don't know how to describe it, but it feels, or it looks like, sorry for the glare, it looks like they were sprinted on fabric, you know, like fabric was scanned and printed. I combined that with this kind of splotchy dot and then this kind of tie-dyed green. Now, I'm going to admit, to me this is looking quite flat, and that when it comes to me actually using this page, I will probably pull in some solid cardstock. Probably in like the dark green. Now, I really love the butterfly paper in this paper pad. It's what sold me on it. There's the green and there is a blue, and I think there's also a pink butterfly. The green's really fun. I don't scrapbook with a lot of green, it seems, which is kind of funny because I do take a lot of outdoor pictures. I combine that with that splotchy pink again, and with this kind of stripy painterly stripe. Again, reading a little flat, right? Like it just needs a little oomph. And so, like I said, I will probably have to supplement when I actually go to use these. Same cardstock. This time I matched it up with a pink stripe, and I threw in this really crazy geometric. I don't know about this one, you guys. Like, probably would have to combine it this way. I don't know if I would actually use all 3 of these together. I did combine them because I like this and I like this, but like I said, I would probably throw in maybe some black or some really, really dark green and kind of split these up a little bit. This is a really pretty blue floral, and I combined that with this green dot. Now this works because there's a lot of light in here, and this one reads a little bit dark. I don't, again, you guys, I just struggled. I think this would make a great layering piece, so I probably would, you know, do something like have this as a big mat, and then maybe a stripe of this, and then use this for layering, and then add photos, so you would not see a ton of this. I don't know. We'll see what happens when I get around to using it. Again, I just make this my own challenge, right? Like, I try to use the paper pads together, like the papers in the paper pad together. You don't have to do that. And as you're going to see when I get further down, when I pull from my stash, I'd make my life a lot easier if I didn't kind of have this so-called rule. Now, I really love this paper, this big floral. I love the blue in this one. I combine that with that kind of, I don't remember what the term is in fabric, but I combined it with that, and then I have this kind of tie-dyed circle. I really like these two together, but it does need something to pop it out, so even like a strip of white or something would really make this one pop. I don't mind these together. I was thinking this would be more a layering piece than anything else. Same pattern and a tie-dye in the blue. I don't like this as much as I like the circles, but again, I could use this as a layering piece. And then this is with a stripe. Now, I do really like this. I would probably have a dark stripe of navy or something separating these two. I don't know that this does it. I don't think this is enough contrast. But I think you can make the 3 pieces work together. Kind of a distressed floral which I paired with this Distress Leaf. It really needs some contrast, you guys. Even though this is dark, it just kind of blends in. You're noticing a trend here, right? And then I really like this together. Again, probably would have those two and then use this for matting. I don't know. We'll see. Same pattern. This time I paired it with that green dot. Again, because this is lighter, this reads darker. Couldn't possibly make it work. And then that blue stripe. I do like the blue stripe with this. This to me is lots of contrast, which is nice. Do I like all three together? Again, probably layering. I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. That's kind of how this paper pad went. Okay, same pattern with that pink and then with the blue. You can tell I like the blue. So layering and then together, I don't know. Okay, so now we're getting into the ones where I pulled from my stash. Here's that floral I pulled from my mind's eye again. This is 2009. It's called Fruit Flavored Surfer Girl Fruity Dots Paper. So definitely not for this side, but for the pink. This distressed kind of background works really great with this kind of patterned paper because it is very distressed in and of itself. This is Fall Fling Kyle. This is from Lawn Fawn. I picked it for the leaf print. I really like the green in here, so I'm thinking this could be a background and then add these pieces on top. It's so pretty. I love the blue and I love the yellow. Absolutely favorite. So of course I pulled some yellow cardstock. I think, yeah, this is Stampin' Up. Really like that. And this is from the paper pad. So I like the two of these together, but it's reading very, very blue. So with interjecting the yellow, I think that looks stunning. Now, the only thing is both of these are very distressed and this is very crisp, but it's not super rigid, right? Like it's kind of it's kind of more casual than other geometrics, which is why I think it still works. And I just like it. And I think that's the only rule. If you like it, go for it. Here's that floral again. I paired it with this green dot, and I don't have a name for this one. It's again kind of got some distressed look on it. I don't think it was Stampin' Up, but it might have been. Might have been. And then here's that tie-dye kind of background. And I think that looks really good too. Here's that pretty floral. I combined it with this green, olive green kind of watercolor look. Again, I'm not sure where this one came from. Oh, yep, there is a name on here. It is 2004 Stampin' Up. It's pretty thick cardstock. And I combined that with that circle tie-dye. Okay, here's that watercolor floral. I combined that with a yellow. And this is from Amy Tangerine Shine On. Like those two together. And then this was from one of the paper pads. I can't remember what the name of it was. A recent one, fairly recent one. And I like that kind of ombre with this green because there's all different shades of green in here. Here's that beautiful butterfly floral again. This time I pulled a pink from my stash. This is Basic Gray, 25th and Pine, Fruitcake Lane. And this is 2013. And I did not pull it for this side, but I pulled it for that. And then this is from Die Cuts with a View, the gold paper pad. You could use this side, definitely has the same look as that, but I thought the bokeh was kind of fun. Okay, so that floral again, this time I paired it with a jelly bean soup. This is coconut lime soup. Straw mushrooms, 2012. The pink would work, as with the yellow. I pulled it for the yellow because I also included that splotchy pink to make this kit. Butterfly paper, this time I combined it with, again, a Dots and Stripes gingham from Echo Park. You could do either pattern, and then from the paper pad, that kind of tie-dyed blue stripe. Then the green butterflies, which I paired with Teresa Collins' He Said, She Said. This is a no cards paper, and it is from 2013. Definitely for the hexagons, and I paired that with that kind of, I don't know what it's called, that print from the paper pad. I did have a number of cardstock left over. Some of that green, the green dot, that leafy print, this green stripe, this green stripe, this leaf print. I just couldn't make it work with anything. But it's a great paper for like a tropical vacation. And then there was this pink butterfly paper that I couldn't make work either. It just, I think, was too white relative to everything else. And then I had some of that pink pattern again, and then there was this pink leaf. Again, I think there was just too much white for me to make this work. So these are going to go in my stash, and the rest of these are going to go with my kits. So that is the Spring Floral paper pad from Paper Studio. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite was. Did you like the ones that I made just using the paper pad, or how did you think I made out with the ones where I pulled stuff from my stash? Do you think I'm crazy for trying to make kits just using the paper pad, or do you think I should always just go straight to my stash? Curious to know what you think. I'm sure you were talking to me throughout this video. Thanks so much for sticking out till the end, and until next time, happy crafting.